Ooh, hello there my fellow Scarians, Good Times with Scar here, and I have a very exciting video for you today. Jerry Rigs Everything YouTube channel, Zach and his wife have created an off-road wheelchair, and they have been incredibly generous to send it to me, and we're going to go on a ride. Well, we got to unpack it first. Then once we do that, we can go on a ride and go places that I thought I would never be able to go again, like my backyard. I haven't been there in 15 years since I've been in a wheelchair. Or there's a park now behind our house. Never been there. Also, we've lived here a very long time. There's just been this hill, and there's been a bench on this hill, a park bench if you will, and nobody ever sits on it, and it's just a lonely bench. And maybe we sit on the bench because we have an off-road wheelchair and we can go up the little hill. Something I've never been able to do in my life, and this is going to be really cool. So we're very, very appreciative of Zach and his wife for sending this out, and I'm going to link the webpage where you can learn more about Not the Wheelchair in there, and you can see the rig, its specifications, what it can do, and we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get going. So I'm super excited about this. So let's go find our shoes, and pandemic and I haven't wear a pair of shoes in a year. I don't even know where they are. So let me go find them. This wouldn't be a proper video without saying hi to Jelly at least one time. What is this over here? Look at the little leg! Look at that little leg over there! Oh, she's so cute. Alright, Jelly, we're off for an adventure. We got it unpacked! Look at this thing! Look at it! Oh man, this thing is really, really cool. So we got it all set up. Battery is charged. We gotta figure out the brakes. That's been a bit of a challenge, but I think we got that. We got the little axle-y thing set. Challenge will be trying to figure out how to get on. And then I think I'm gonna swap the cushion for one of my wheelchair cushions. And then I need a strap so I don't go woo off the front. First thing is just to learn how to drive first before going in off-road areas. Probably would be smart. All right, we've got the cushion on here. We have a luggage strap. You know the luggage straps they strap around luggage? It'll work out. It'll be appreciated. All right, so we're gonna try to get on here. Now this bar can't become attached, so if we move it like that, it gives it a little bit more distance. Okay, ready, set, go. Oh. Hey, big leg, oh! Okay. Oh. Strap me up, cowboy. We did it. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Look at this. We're on the vehicle. I'm now buckled up, attached to it. Now I am tethered to the other chair, so I do need to do something about that. We need to find somewhere to put these things. So I can unhook this one, but this one I'd like to keep on. So finding something in the back to attach that would be super useful. It's super comfortable and I'm stable. I think a transfer board would be a huge benefit, getting on and off of the different wheelchairs. So that will happen in the future because we almost went woo. But yeah, so a few things. I've been practicing just moving it around, just getting the feel for it. It's been a very long time since I've been on a bike, and I think I've got that now. So the things I think will be a little bit difficult is grip strength. Now, I think my arm strength is fine for maneuvering this, as it's about the same energy expenditure as using the manual wheelchair. But this takes a bit of energy, especially to take off the clips here. So I do need help doing that. Just something to keep in mind. I'm very excited about this. I guess pedal to the metal. Yep, pro tip. Before getting on and strapping up, make sure you charge the batteries. We are back and we have gotten a little bit of a ride in. That's right, I did take it out for a very small ride just to get a feel for the steering, backing up, reversing. I did go aground. So I got into the grass and kind of tore it up, and the sprinkler pipe sadly was destroyed. Feels bad, but we'll get that repaired. This is really, really fun, and I feel like I have a good understanding now of how to drive it. So when we do take it out, I'm a little bit more confident and feel a little bit more safe, because I think that's important to do some test rides first. And I am ready to go, but before we do that, please in the comments let me know what we should name the rig. It needs a name. It definitely needs a name. So let me know in the comments and let's mount up and have our maiden voyage. The maiden voyage is away! And here we go. Haha, here we go. Oh, this is so much fun. I am flying. Oh, this is awesome. I haven't been anywhere in like a year and be able to like cruise like this. Oh my god. Oh wow, here we go. All right, we're going uphill. That was absolutely amazing. So, next thing we need to do is, well, take this off-road wheelchair, actually off-road, and go into the backyard for the first time in forever. So, let's go. We made it. We made it. We're in the back. We're in the back. It's such a silly thing, but it is really cool to come somewhere where you live and you're only like 3 feet away, but you've never been in forever. We made it. Oh, this is awesome. All right, pulling back up here. So, made a few little loops around the backyard, and oh my gosh, it is super cool. And to come back here in the summer when the vegetables are growing and the plants and all that stuff, is gonna be super cool. So now we're gonna make our way out without breaking anything. Oh, I'm getting good at this. And we are out. Yes, that was awesome. So, we've made our maiden voyage. We've been to the backyard, and as I said coming out of there, I can't wait for summer to be able to go back there and see the vegetables and all that stuff, which is gonna be fantastic. Now it is time to take this to the next level. We're going even more off-roading to the hill and the park bench. Let's do it. All right, bench been located. All right, we're going off-road. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Oh man. After being stuck inside for so long and to be able to go places that you've never been before like this is awesome. Oh, we're coming up on a bit of a creek here. Oh, it's starting to get a little slushy. Oh, we're gonna have to turn around. And we are expert drivers at this point. We made it to the bench. We did it. Yes. We made it. We made it to this ridiculous park bench that I've looked at for years. Nobody has ever sat on this bench as long as this neighborhood has ever been here. And I don't even think anybody's ever been on this hill, but we have with our new chair. And it's the small little things like sitting on this bench that is actually pretty cool. Things that you could never do that seem so simple. But this allowed me to do that, so that is really, really cool. I mean, eventually we'll take this amazing and cool places, but for the time being, you know, it's just the small things that are super rewarding and really fun. So I'm gonna rest here for a little bit. That was a wild ride, and once we get our breath back, let's take it somewhere else. We are off. Wow. We have just been on an incredible adventure. I'm a little bit tired now. That was a lot of places that I never thought I would go again, and as a disabled person, when you lose an ability or something you used to be able to do, and if you can regain that, it means the world. And those places we went may have seemed very small, the backyard, a weird little hill and a bench, but that means the world to me, as those are things that I never thought I could ever do again. This was a really, really fun experience. This thing is built like a tank. It is so well thought out. Zach and his wife put in so much time and energy into this, and it shows, and it is a mountain of fun. And I hope eventually we can head up mountains and all these different places once the pandemic's over. And you know the pandemic has lasted way too long, and you've been inside far too long, is when you touch the wheel and you get mud on your hand and you're like, do I need sanitizer? Does anybody have sanitizer? Things that I'd like to do for the vehicle, eventually, we need a name for it, by the way, is I'd like to add straps to the back of the seat, and I'd like to put some kind of thing on here that can hook up my oxygen tank, feeding bag, things like that, so those can go with me and will increase the amount of time that I could be on it, because I had to take periodic breaks throughout the day to kind of rest, get oxygen, things like that. Maybe if the chair can come back a little bit or swivel out, these are all the things that I want to do in future videos where we make some modifications. If you're looking at something like this for yourself and you're trying to figure out, like, do you have the strength to operate it? If you can use a manual wheelchair, you can do this. Especially like me, you hit carpet, that's my arch enemy is carpet, and I can still operate this for about a half an hour or so, and then I get a bit winded. And yeah, you'll be able to for sure be able to do this if you can control a manual wheelchair, for sure. So I want to thank once again Zach and his wife for making this, for sending it out to me, and there'll be a link to the rig in the description, and of course a link to Jerry Rigs Everything, Zach's channel. You know it, you already know it, but the link is in there to check it out and just see the process of them putting it together and making it. And yeah, I'm speechless, honestly. Like, this was a really fun experience, and I can't tell you how much the pandemic has negatively affected me in so many different ways, but one of them is that I've left the house maybe 2 or 3 times on this street alone and once out to come out and just be more free amongst the nature and stuff like that, and the air and the cloud that lifted from my head over the last couple hours has been tremendous, and that is incredibly appreciative to be able to do that. And yeah, so once again, if you're interested in the rig, there'll be a link in the description, and we're gonna have a whole lot more videos in the future working on this, making some modifications, taking it some incredible places. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar.